and welcome to my booktube channel. My name is Chetna and today we are doing a very interesting challenge and I'm super excited for it. So we are going to put our detective caps on and try to guess the killer in a murder mystery book that we will read together. Whenever if anyone says a murder mystery, there is only one author that comes to my mind and that is Agatha Christie. So she is a very well-known author and whichever book that I have read till date by her, I have enjoyed it thoroughly and never have I ever guessed the right killer. So that is why I actually like Agatha Christie's books because those are never predictable. So in today's video we are going to take upon a challenge and we will see whether or not I will be able to guess the killer. Agatha Christie has written a lot of books and my life's aim is to read as many books as I can by the author. So yes, it was certainly very difficult to just choose one book, but yes, I have done that. The book is Unexpected Guest, and it is a pretty short one. I think it is the 172 pages, and I have already purchased the ebook, which I will be starting to read now. And yes, let's see how this video goes. And I just hope, and it will be so much fun if I would be able to guess the killer. But yeah, fingers crossed, and let's see, and let's read.
I can't forget the day we met. Your eyes so blue, me piercing through. I can't forget.
Okay, so I am on page 27 right now, and in the very first chapter, there is one murder that has happened. So there is one man called, his name is Stark Wedder. He finds this house on a very secluded kind of a place, and he enters that house and finds that nobody is there. He calls out but nobody answers. He enters that house and he sees that on the chair one man is murdered, and then he meets this woman who is standing right there, and the woman claims that she has murdered that man and he is his husband. His name is Richard. So although she has already confessed that she has murdered her husband, the the person like Starkweather, he says that you should not confess this to the police. You are young, and you are saying that your husband is not a good person. So blame in the murder. So presently in the house we have Richard's mother. She is deaf. Then we have Richard's half young brother, but he is mentally retarded. Then we have um, one nurse. I think she takes care of Richard's mother. And then we have a male nurse who takes care of Richard. So these are the people who are living in that house currently, and those are the updates till now. I'll read further, and if I get anything, I will update you guys. Okay, so quick reading update. I am 68 pages into the book, and I have so many questions right now. They planted like the murder scene, and everybody in the house has come down and they have saw that murder has happened. Now the inspector is there. He is interrogating everyone in the house, and for sure, I just know that the murder is not done by Richard's wife, because there is one different story that they have created, and somewhat I don't know why I just know that there is some connection of that story. So his wife says that there was one kid that Richard killed by his car, and maybe they are just uh, framing this kid's father, that he has taken a revenge for his kid. So at this moment, everything is a lot confusing to me. So I'll read and let's see what happens. Okay, so interesting revelation. So Starkweather confronts Richard's wife, that is Laura, and he just proves that she hasn't killed Richard, because when he tells her to pick up the gun and just fire, it is completely loaded. She cannot. So again, there is a new interesting character called as Julian, and the inspector that is investigating the case, he called him as Major, and he knows Laura. And I am guessing at the moment that Julian must have killed Richard, but don't know the reason. And Laura likes Julian, so maybe she is covering up for him. Dark weather, he also thinks the same, and he just tells that I'm not going to cover up for him, I was just helping you. But Laura says that now you cannot back up because you have told your story to the inspector. So yes, things are getting interested, and let's see what happens. For now, I am suspecting Julian to be the killer. Um, but I definitely know that I will be wrong. It can't be Julian. Mostly it has to be one of the family members. Strong motives I haven't find for anyone up till now. Uh, I don't know. Let's read.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Until you see her, you'll agree.
Okay, I think I don't know what to expect from this book. It isn't Julian. The killer isn't Julian. Now I'm confused. Laura and Julian were talking, and uh, Laura thinks that Julian has killed Richard, and Julian thinks that Laura has killed Richard. I don't know what to expect. I am on page 109. So now I do not know whom to suspect. Is it Jan? Because he is a very mysterious character. Let's read. There is no way to find out. So now things are getting serious. So we have just listed down, because I am certainly forgetting the names, and just to get some clear picture over here. So we have Angel, who has seen some man entering the hall when the murder happened, and he just know that he heard the gunshot. Jan, it was once mentioned that he was rude to Richard, and he locked him or something, and he is already unstable. But I just know it won't be Jan, but don't know. And also there is the case that one person who was Laura and Julian, they suspected to be, he's also dead, like the boy's father. And as I said, Laura and Julian, I don't seem that they are the murderers. Next comes Mrs. Warwick. She does confess that Richard was not kind, and she happens to bring the boy's father a lot into the picture, just I think it is to divert the attention or something. And Starkweather, this is just a wild guess because he is a complete stranger here, matches with the title of the book. Then he seems little suspicious because the way he is getting involved into solving this murder mystery, although he doesn't know anyone. But yeah, I think he just likes being detective or something, might be the reason. And Bennett, I'm not sure about her. She's the nurse. She's very less in picture, and also her motive is not yet clear to me. So yes, it is the next day. Last night I slept. I couldn't finish the book. But I am on page 162 and things are starting to end now, and I am so curious. And Mrs. Warwick, that is Richard's mother, is definitely out of picture for me currently. She talks with the stranger person. I always forget his name, Starkweather, and she just says that I might be the suspect. I might have killed my um, son, but somehow I'm getting the feeling she did not kill, but she just knows who might have killed Richard. So that is confirmed. Next, Angel and Bennett, Miss Bennett, are definitely out of picture for me because we are towards the end. There is like I don't see any motive, any backstory for these characters. Next, I've already told that Laura and Julian are out of the picture for me. They are not involved in the murder. So that leaves us with Jan and Starkweather. Okay, Jan, yes, he might be the killer because apparently Richard had locked him something for a month or I don't remember. So he doesn't like Richard at all. Then he is looking for like the guns of Richard, and he's saying that I must be the owner now. After Richard, I should be the like owner of this house. He should be the man of this house. So there is sort of motive if you say. Still, I'm not like 100% sure that it should be Jan because this murder sounds very planned, and Jan is somewhat innocent because he is unaware what he's doing, and also he cannot, he might, if he had done the murder, he might have caught very like early. Also, inspectors are investigating into it. They did not find any clue. So Jan, still not sure. But yes, Starkweather. Okay, now Starkweather, as he is getting much more involved with each and every character, um, I don't know why. I have a feeling that he might be the murderer. Why I'm leaning more towards Starkweather because he doesn't have any like backstory why he is present at this very moment at the murder site and why he's getting so much involved into the like the murder. So if it would have any other stranger, he could have ran away from the murder. He why I don't understand why he helped Laura also in framing other person. The motive is very unclear over here, but he is a very important character as I am seeing it. I just cannot wait to finish and let's see. So yes, my guesses are Starkweather or Jan. Let's see. I finished the book. Okay, so brilliant. It was so good. So firstly, we think that Jan is the killer because he kind of confesses that to Bennett, and he also shot like a surgeon. But it is Starkweather. Oh my god, this was such an unexpected twist. So Starkweather is actor MacGregor, whose child actually was killed by Richard. So he planted this whole thing and he just goes away. He tells this to Laura that I am the person, and he just goes. Oh my god, that was very unexpected and it was so good. So yes, definitely read Unexpected Guest. It is so good. And also and then There Were None and Murder on the Orient Express. These two books are my favorite ones by Agatha Christie. So let me know if you have any more recommendation by the author. I would love to read more books by her. And yes, that is it for the video. I had so much fun. I'm definitely going to shoot more such videos because it is so much fun to solve a murder mystery. And yes, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have watched this video till here, make sure you like the video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and yes, I'll see you next time.